It's your boy JD back with another one, man. So today I will be showing you how to change brakes on a Honda Accord. First, you want to get you a wheel chock or a brick and go ahead and lock off the front wheels if you're doing the rear brakes and the back wheels if you're doing the front brakes. Next, what you will want to do is, if you do not have the impact gun, you will want to break the lug nuts loose. It will be a 19mm socket, so you can go ahead and do that now. Now, you don't want to take the wheel off yet, you just want to break the lug nuts loose. After you do that, you will get your jack, and you will find your jack points under the vehicle. Now, this is a pinch rail, so you can jack it from anywhere on the pinch wheel. So I decided to jack it from right here. So after you get your wheel off with either your impact or your tire wrench, next you will put your jack underneath the vehicle. I put mine under the lower control arm, but I would recommend for first time users to put it on the pinch rail, which is what I'm showing you right now. Anywhere on the pinch rail is fine. Now next, if you poke your head underneath the rotor, there will be a bolt right here that is connected to the brake line. I would recommend removing this bolt. That way you can take off your brake caliper easier and just gives you more room to work with, but it is not necessary. So next, on your brake caliper, what you want to do is add two 12-mile bolts. As you can see, I took out the top one, and I'm about to go ahead and loosen up the bottom one. You can do this with a ratchet, an electric ratchet, which is what I'm using, or just a regular wrench. So we're gonna go ahead and break that loose for you right now. So once you have both of your bolts off, you're gonna go ahead and pull the caliper off like this. So next, once you get your caliper off, you will have these two brake pins. There will be one on the top, and there will be one on the bottom facing opposite directions. So you want to go ahead and take those out. And then you want to go ahead and take off your brake pads. Now, once you get to this part and you took off your brake pads already, you can visually inspect your rotors to see if you need new ones. As you can see, these have no grooves in them, front and back. Also, you can use a micrometer and look up the standard specs for your vehicle, but you can also go based off feel. This customer had no complaints of brake vibrations, and there are no grooves, so therefore I'll be keeping. To do the rotors, you will have to take off this brake caliper. It will be two 17mm bolts, one right here and one up top. And also, you will have to remove this Phillips head screwdriver. Now, what I recommend is getting a special drill bit, not drill bit, but Torx bit for this that they sell. You can hammer it in and it comes out pretty smooth. If not, you can just use a regular screwdriver and hammer the screwdriver in there. Now, to release the brake piston, you will either need a screwdriver or you will need a special brake caliper removal tool. Okay, next, so once you get your new brake pads in, remember the way that your brake pads came off, that's the same way you want it to go back on. So whichever way the sensor is facing, when you take it off, you want to put it back on the same way. On the inside. And then also next, these little springs right here. Now with the cheaper brake pads, these do not come with new ones, as you can see. But with the more expensive options, they usually tend to come with new ones and new brake clips. So you want to head for the bottom one, you want to face it like this, and for the top one, which we are missing, you want to face it the opposite direction. Next, what you want to do is you want to take out these rubber pins and you want to go ahead and re-grease them. Now, after you grease your brake caliper pins, you will want to set up your special tool to push back the brake caliper itself, the brake piston itself. You can find these tools on Amazon or anywhere online. And also you can use a screwdriver, which I will show you in just a minute. Now, the way you can do it with the screwdriver, it might be hard to first break it loose. Once you get it loose, you can kind of just angle it like that, turn to the right. Then after that, you want to go ahead and put your brake caliper back on and go ahead and put your brake caliper bolts back in and tighten those up. Now, you do want to make sure that it is hand tight, and also when you are done, you do want to pump up the brakes 5 to 10 times to build up the brake fluid pressure so that they are working properly. If this is not done, the brakes will not work and you will not be able to stop the vehicle properly.